Hi, welcome to Berry Creative Crafts. Today we are going to make this super cute paper bow. This would look great on any Christmas package that you make. Last year in our shipping packages with Stampin' Up, we received instructions on how to make this paper bow using our new Stampin' Trimmer. Let me show you what we need and let's get started. First, I started with, this bow is made with the Season Style Designer Paper Pack in our new holiday catalog. The bow that we will be making today is one of our Designer Series papers, Winter Frost Specialty Designer Series paper. So that will be the bow that we will be making today. So what you do is you start with cutting 8 strips, 1 inch by 5.5 inch, and then 5 strips of 1 inch by 4.5 inch. After you have those cut, you need to punch a hole 1/4 inch in from the end on each side. What I did to make that process a little bit easier for me is I went ahead and I cut the holes on each side. I measured my first one out, and then I took a pen and just marked each hole. So all I had to do instead of measuring every one was take my paper punch and go ahead and punch the hole. It's a very tiny hole. You don't need the regular size paper punch. You just need the real small punch just to make a real small hole. The hole is really just to help you guide when making your bow. So that's all you do. And what you're going to do, the first strip, the 1 inch by 4.5 inch strip, you're going to take and you're going to match your holes together. First you're going to add your glue. I like the multi-purpose glue from Tombow. It's in our catalog. Love this. It holds really well. That's what this little bow was made from, using the Tombow. You have a right side and a wrong side. I'm going to have this be the outside of my bow. What you want to do with each one of your strips is go ahead and take your bone folder, and that breaks up the fibers in your paper to help you roll it and turn it a little bit more easy. So go ahead and take your multi-purpose glue. You do not need a whole lot. Put it on top, match your holes up. What I have done is I've taken a paper piercer and found the holes that way. That way I knew I was lined up. And I would stick the paper piercer through, and if it went through, then I knew my holes were lined up the way they should be. That is going to be for the center of your bow. The next step, you're going to put your Tombow glue on the inside of your paper. Twist your paper this way, match up your holes, and then press. You want to make sure you have to where you have a point on the end. The very first ones I made, as you can see this, they were not too pointy and it did not turn out, so that ended up in my paper scraps. So make sure when you make it you have a decent sized point on each end. You're going to do that with all your paper strips. I'll go ahead and do that and I will be right back. Thank you. Okay, so I'll show you one more. This is one of the longer strips. So you will go ahead again. First I need to punch my holes in this one. I apologize. I just line it up to my little pin marks. Okay, then go ahead and add your glue. Give it a good twist. And hold it there for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use my silicone mat. This is really good for when you're using glues. It does not, your item won't stick to your table and it will not stick to the silicone mat. So what you're going to do, you have your larger ones and then the smaller ones. You'll have 4 small ones and 2, 4, 6, 8 of the larger ones. You're going to go ahead and stick it end on end. Put some glue on the one end. Again, line up your holes and just hold that down. Set it aside. You do the same with the smaller ones, the same exact way that you did with the large ones. Okay, I'll go ahead and get these put together and I will be right back. Okay, we have all of our little pieces put together. Now we're going to go ahead and put our bow together. Let me move some of this aside. I'm going to keep my paper piercer here. Alright, you're going to start with the larger ones. We have 4, and you're just going to crisscross them. So the first one, and again, remember, you have to line up your holes. Oops. Your fingers will get very sticky. Last one. Okay, and then for your center one, same thing, that had the holes on it as well. What I like to do is use either my paper piercer or my bone folder to go in and hold that together until the glue sets in. So there you have it. This one is from our Designer Series paper, the Winter Frost Specialty. And this one is from our Designer Series paper pack. Thank you. Have a great day and come back and see me tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
If you wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.